Hi, today we're inside Penguin and Puffin Coast to introduce you to Oshi, a gentoo penguin, and his zookeeper, Frank. Zookeepers are a dedicated group of people. They love their animals and they don't mind spending time in unusual places, like this cold, wet, and fishy-smelling penguin habitat. They spend a lot of time feeding and caring for their animals, but they also spend a great deal of time studying animal behavior and researching scientific studies so that they can provide even better care for the animals. Our penguin is an adult now, but wait until you see him growing up behind the scenes. Oshi, this is your life.
This is a gentoo penguin chick named Oshi, who was hatched at the Penguin Puffin Coast and was raised by his parents, keeping warm under mom and dad until too big to fit. Penguin parents regurgitate fish and feed the chick by mouth. Growing up at the zoo, Oshi now has to learn to eat whole fish from a zookeeper's hand. He caught on pretty quickly on his first try. Now that he is completely molted out of his downy feathers, he's ready to swim. His first lesson was led by 4 Magellanic penguins. We thought it was funny that he went feet first instead of diving like the other penguins. When he was smaller, we could gently weigh him in a bowl on a scale. He's now trained to step on the scale for a few seconds while we get his weight. The next step is learning to eat out of the pan with the rest of the penguins. While we do feed their vitamin fish to them by hand, the rest of their diet is served over ice. One of our older gentoo penguins, Crash, who was temporarily staying behind the scenes during feather molting, has been a good mentor for Oshi. He's been teaching him the ropes. After he's learned how to swim, and after he's learned how to eat on his own, it's time for him to move back down to the exhibit where he once was before, with the other penguins. During the first day, we'll watch him closely to make sure he's getting along with the other penguins. When we see that he's safely swimming around the pool and navigating the rocks and tunnels, we'll leave him in the habitat with his new penguin family.
I just love that story. It's a great example of how passionate St. Louis zookeepers are about the animals in their care. There are over 100 zookeepers working at our zoo. Most have a degree in zoology, biology, or another animal-related field. Today, over 68% of our keepers are women. Next up, one of our naked mole rats gets a visit from his personal dentist.
Hello everyone. Today we have an animal that's very unique to the animal kingdom, and it's a naked mole rat. His name is Dr. Teeth. And the process we're going to do today is to trim his teeth because Dr. Teeth, unlike the other ones, only has incisors on the bottom. The first thing we do is we get the fingernail clippers and very carefully we line up his bottom incisors and we do a little quick snip. If there's any rough edges, we take the fingernail file and file them off just so they're nice and level and also so they're nice and smooth. This way he can eat very easily and he can chew through stuff, which is highly important for the naked mole rats. Naked mole rats are unique animals that live in Africa. They live in underground burrows and they cannot see and they have no hair on their body. They use their massive teeth to dig underground burrows that have multiple chambers in them. Next time you're at the zoo, come visit Dr. Teeth at the Children's Zoo.
We finished this webisode with the antics of 4 little babirusa piglets. Babirusa are native to the jungles of Sulawesi. They are social like all pigs, but the males will often fight. You can see these little babies practicing their roughhousing. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.